Thank you, Mr. President. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, I speak today on behalf of Transparency International's Global Defense and Security Program. As you gather here to advance the technical implementation of UNCAC, we believe it is essential to recall why this convention exists in the very first place. The preamble of UNCAC is clear. From the outset, it recognizes corruption as a serious threat to the stability and security of societies and to the rule of law. Corruption is not only a governance failure, it is a direct driver of insecurity. It weakens public institutions, enables criminal networks, and undermines the legitimacy of the state. At its core, UNCAC is about peace, security, and stability. These are goals we pursue not only for the international community and our states, but also for our families and for future generations who will inherit the systems we build today. Yet, we are meeting at a time when the number of armed conflicts has reached its highest level since the Second World War. In response, many states have turned to expanding military capacity and spending, with global military expenditure reaching a historic $2.7 trillion in 2024. However, transparency standards, independent oversight, and robust anti-corruption safeguards in defense planning and procurement have not kept pace with this rapid growth in spending. In too many cases, governance is treated as secondary rather than essential. Transparency International's Government Defense Integrity Index, which assesses defense governance systems globally, shows that approximately 2/3 of the countries analyzed lack adequate institutional resilience to corruption in defense and security. As spending increases, so too do corruption risks. And the implications are profound. Corruption can divert billions in public resources, lead to the procurement of substandard equipment, and weaken military readiness and deterrence. International arms deals are also especially vulnerable, where inflated prices can conceal bribes. Oversight is often limited, and potential arms diversion can contribute to further instability. Defense and security institutions are meant to safeguard societies. When they are hollowed out by corruption, societies become more exposed to threats of conflict and violence, and less able to prevent or respond to crises. For peace, stability, and security within and beyond national borders, we urge state parties to recognize corruption in defense and security as a cross-cutting risk, to treat it as a priority concern, and to address it in an integrated and coherent manner through whole-of-government approaches rather than in silos. State parties should prioritize anti-corruption efforts in close collaboration with national human rights, legal, peace-building, development, and defense counterparts, alongside civil society, to embed defense governance within national anti-corruption and conflict prevention strategies. We also call on state parties to include defense governance more explicitly within the UNCAC implementation review mechanism, and to continue requesting UNODC to support countries in implementing anti-corruption, good governance, and access to information reforms in national defense and security sectors, including through human rights-based approaches. Finally, we call upon all state parties to prepare relevant policy solutions and to work towards tabling a resolution at the next conference of the state parties. Thank you, Mr. President.